Okay, we're back. I'm gonna roll into here and hopefully maybe get some really good Uradim Mule gifts when I get this party started. Got an electric weapon ghost. Gotta watch out for that. Cobalt Berserker, huh? Drain life real fast to get some hit points back. Hey, Vampire Knight, that's cool. Too bad you can't enslave ghosts. That'd be neat. Or other undead, I suppose. Gained a level, nice. Okay, the ghost is dead. As you can see, we've got a nice little army here. Amulet of the Acrobat. Nah. Let's identify all this stuff. Nothing too useful. Okay, poison resistance, we've already got that. Slaying. I guess I'll just wear slaying. As long as I have this halberd, I don't need this ring of pro cold. It's only +1 slaying, so it's not terribly meaningful, but something, you know. Let's see. We've got some scale mail here. Unfortunately, it is not, it's not MR like I'd like it to be. Just tab this. Yeah, Phantasmal Warrior. Excuse me. Alright. Tons and tons of zombies. Very easy to get all these zombies, actually. It's one of the hallmarks of using red in spiders. You just get these piles of zombies. Now, they die easily, just like spiders, but really the thing that matters the most is just having bodies in the way. You know? Especially if you're doing what I'm doing here and using the halberd on top of them. Oh, we got a ghoul. Not too long now until we start getting the good stuff. Bone dragons, profane servitors. And right now I've got a truly insane amount of followers, and this is, you know, it's granted that these will not remain with me through other floors, but it's still quite nice. Hey, let's use flame on this guy. I use a potion of flight real fast. I see that this is just... Those are not areas I need to be worried about. Nice, got some paralysis, thank you, Vampire Knight. He can see invisible, so he'll help me out versus ghost moths. Book of Fire, we don't need that. Need a ring of stealth. Gee, I guess these hornets would be kind of obnoxious if I didn't have 4,000 things in the way of them doing anything to me. Alright. Come on, MR. Nope. Suppose I'll take this Phantom Mirror. Hey, maybe we can get Dissolution as a follower, that'd be cool. Wow, does that work? I could get an entropy, excuse me, I could get an entropy weaver if I can get the word out. That's interesting, although I suspect it would just corrode the thing one time rather than stack it. I'm gonna check this out. Oh, stacking -8. Wow, that might be secretly awesome. I'm gonna give it a shot, I'll tell you that. Oh, don't want to fire my ghoul. Okay, we have an entropy weaver. Oh, we got Louise as well. 21% banishment. Boy, I'm not playing that game. I don't want her as an ally even. As neat as she would be, I don't want her banishing everything. Yeah, that's just not worth it, so stick the entropy weaver between me and her. Make a bunch of allies. I don't mind if she attacks me, I just don't want to get banished. But I tell you, this is, this makes playing on, this makes playing a Red Your Worshipper totally worth it. There we go, covered in acid. Yeah, corrodes the hornet. That's great. It just sort of happens, you know. That's useful. Nothing is immune to that as far as I know. Wait, did he die? Spectral Entropy Weaver has destroyed thanks to Jumping Spider. It sucks. I think I might be onto something, though, with that whole idea. Come on. Drink heal wounds. Let's get my mana back. Get some of my hit points back, too. I hope we run into another Entropy Weaver. I would like to enslave again. Okay. Some more strength, just for damage. Maybe we'll find a crystal plate armor we can actually use this game. I'd like that. Now, this would be the character for it. Whew, I think this is the undead ending with, what do you call it? Death scarabs? Okay. There's my new buddy. Let's see if he can get some more work done this time. Okay, there's a corrode. I mean, can't really overestimate how good that is because, you know, that debuff is allowing all of... It's not just allowing me to do more damage, it's allowing all my minions to do more damage. So, it's just a question of whether the... Well, it's kind of depending on the behavior of the enslaved soul too, because if he chooses to move up and attack, then obviously that's worthless to me. If he chooses to corrode a bunch, then we're good to go. Doesn't seem to be choosing to corrode as often. I was, oh, hello. Well, that definitely shut me up. I think we're gonna have to use Mara. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I think my minions could kill her pretty fast, or him, whatever. It's a demon, who cares? The problem with Enslaved Soul is that you only have a set amount of time, depending on your invocation skill. You know, it's marked for a certain amount of time. It's not very much. And the dude has to have full hit points. You know. Has to have full hit points. Okay, that's fine. That's just a clone of me. Not a big deal. Okay, he's corroded. He's corroded again. What is damaging me? Mara hits you for the demon trident of electrocution. God, this sucks. It's not the real one. Now we're slow. That didn't work out at all. Drain life real fast, go to full hit points. Is he still possessable? No way. Yeah. I assume that my Spectral Weaver is gone. What is this? Oh, what is happening? What? I don't understand what's happening. Why do I have a friendly Mara? I didn't use my Phantom Mirror. I have several friendly Maras. Actual Maras. And he's making duplicates now. But I have 3 friendly Maras. This has got to be a glitch. It's got to be because I used Enslaved Soul. I guess I'll make a note to maybe tell the devs about this. I don't... It's interesting. So does that mean I have Enslaved Soul, or I don't? Because if I could have an Enslaved Soul on top of that, I guess that'd be cool. Oh, you know what it is? I bet it's because I enslaved the copy. I enslaved the copy, and then the copy died. And I guess the game probably just wigged out, didn't know how to handle that. Look at that. He's just making scorpions and copies of things. It's crazy. I mean, I can't complain about having Mara on my side, but it is a little surprising. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so... Okay, never mind. I guess maybe I killed the real one? Because now it's a... Now it actually is a... Because I saw that before, but I... Oh, Maybe he made duplicates of the real Mara, so this is not a glitch. Although I'm not sure... Killing a duplicate and possessing it, of Mara, probably shouldn't give you a Spectral Rakshasa, but I think that's what happened here. So this is not... This might be by design, I guess. Anyway, let's deal with this crap, which is going to be a little rough. Can't use my usual tricks. Mara's already been hit. Don't die, Mara. Actually, let's see. 108 hit points. Pretty beefy, you know. Pretty beefy spectral thing. It's gonna be a fun minion. We probably got the most fun enslaved soul that we could have possibly gotten outside of maybe Dissolution or Garyon or, well, of course, some huge Hell Lord, Pan Lord, you know, named type situation, which comes so late in the game that it's essentially meaningless. Positive energy. Alright, no MR yet. That means we go to Swamp with our meager little following here. That's cool. That never really gets old. It's gonna be a kick in the teeth when I lose Mara, I'm sure. Because if you think about it, like, no matter what I run into, Mara's just gonna make copies of it and just tear it up, you know? Kirky is a fun thing to enslave for Porcolator. We're not doing that today, but that would be pretty cool. I'd of course rather have Mara. Oh no, I'm Porcolated. Of course my ghoul just slaughters everything. Kind of curious about this thing's resistances. Just basic spectral resistances. That doesn't carry on the fire immunity or whatever it is that Mara has. Red gives me another ghoul. Can't say no to that. Uh-oh. Jorgrun. Now, he would be fun if he actually shattered on your side, but he doesn't, I don't think, because he wants to, you know, he wants to not damage you. I shouldn't have killed that spiny frog. What am I doing? I gotta use flight. Doesn't say how much damage this shatter does. Well, more than I'd like to take. Always fly when you first see Jorgrun. You're making a bad mistake if you don't. But hey, he's dead. Now we got a dwarf zombie. Sweet. Could Jorgrun have killed me? I don't think so. Not one shot from 140 hit points. That sounds unlikely, especially with Deep Dwarf damage shaving coming into play. if you could enslave soul on her. Probably not, since she's a statue. That'd be kind of cool, though. Let's see how much she can actually do. I know it's a lot. Crystal Spear, 3D 32, so she can't kill me. I do not have Blink though, so this could be bad. Oh wait, I have Silence. Yeah, I could have Silence Mirror. Bring her down that way, easy enough. Boom, silenced. Good luck doing anything, bro. Oh man, why does Red still hate statue form? It's stupid. You'd be excommunicated if you dared to cast it. Okay. Grim Reaper, now that's a cool title. I gotta ascend with an Invocations title. That sounds awesome. I am a little surprised that I am lacking a that I am lacking my top level summons yet, or minions I should say. It's not that big of a deal though. As you can see, Mara's tearing things up. Come on, kill that druid. Ho ho! There is an excellent helmet, and that's what we are wearing for the rest of the game. Wow. Drain, that's cool. Not taking it off, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So we are RC++ now. Guess it doesn't really matter if I have something on my ring slot or not. I could go put on stealth, I suppose. It doesn't really make a difference to me. I evoked Blink. Sent me to the wrong side. Okay, well this is not so good. Thorn Hunter. You can do how much damage to me? Yeah, about 60. No, there will not be something. Well, there will not be nothing between me and him. Don't think so. There's my little Hydra copy here. It's so good. Talk about having an army, you know. Mara makes it so you know, the army that you already have becomes that much better. That much bigger immediately on every single floor. First thing you run into, I mean, what was I saying earlier? Like, if you think about it, I have access to everything that I'm fighting. So it's a real hard thing to do to beat me now, because you have to, you know, like you'd have to have something that somehow cannot kill itself, you know. Mara's just gonna make sure it dies. Crap, that's not so good. That's hilarious. Thorn Hunters will hit their own briar patches. It's kind of stupid. Just gonna let my minions take care of this. I'd use Drain Life, but it's immune to negative energy, so sort of a waste of time. I wish you'd make a duplicate of this thing. That'd be sweet. Mora looks friendly. I love these little messages that you get. Let's identify some things. Holy word. Well, will I be excommunicated if I use this? Nope. Just will suffer some wrath, but I don't need to suffer wrath. Was I paralyzed there? Yes, I was. I wasn't too worried about it because, well, obviously I'm surrounded by powerful allies. It's very unlikely that I'm going to die while paralyzed on this character. Oh, what the? Okay, good. I lost sight of Mara and it was making me nervous. Like, is he okay? I think he's duplicating my army as well. Like the ghouls and things. There's really no reason he wouldn't. Crab here. Mara, come on. Getting in the way. Do I have flight? Darn. I do not. I angered my ghoul there, which is, trust me, I was aware of. I just wanted to take out these dragons, and I guess I kind of misplayed there. it's Donald. Hello, Donald. Goodbye, Donald. There's my Donald clone. Why don't we go up real quick? Tell these guys to run away, go down. I don't want Mara to be here for the rest of it because there's a lot of flame and stuff around there, and just the off chance that he will simply get wrecked by fire, like fire clouds, because the AI in this game is really dumb. Makes me not want to fool with it, you know. We've basically cleared out the floor anyway, so. And I've got zombies here, including a Hydra zombie to do this stuff for me. Shield, chainmail, scimitar of draining. Nope. Grab that. Look at the floor. Nothing of interest really. So we leave. So we have only 37 minutes on the clock here, so we have a good 20 or so minutes left. My MR situation is bad, well, as bad as it can be for a deep dwarf. %9 paralyze on the Orc Sorcerer. However, we've got RN+, we've got RF+, we do not have Arlac. That's a shame. So if they summon the 6 Furhy, which is what I'm usually concerned about, then we'd be out of luck. Okay, let's kill this stuff, by the way. Blink certainly helps. But yeah, we're in kind of a rough situation because everywhere we go are MR threats. So it's just which MR threat do we want to face. Now, if I roll the dice on dungeon, there might not be any MR threats. So I guess we're going to do that. We'll finish that out real fast. So this will be lair branches. We did spider, we did swamp, and then we'll do dungeon, and we'll see if we have enough time for work. Shouldn't this guy be my friend? Clearly we're worshiping the same god here. I'm not going to waste immolation on this. Come on. This is a bunch of crap. I saw the big group of things. I was like, oh yeah, I'll immolate it. That's fun. Then I realized, like, why? You know? What a waste that would be. I do it for fun sometimes, but I try to make sure my uses of immolate are at least somewhat sane and worthwhile. That one was not. vampire, nothing special. The vampire knights are where it's at because you can get paralyzed from them, although it looks like I've at some point lost my vampire knight. We'll get more. Don't worry. Red Mule will provide. I can turn my ghouls into skeletons when they die. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's Sonya. She survived an awful lot of, she survived an awful lot of paralyses. I found that interesting. Alright. Maybe I should collect these scrolls of vulnerability for the purposes of my, well, my wands for one thing. Yeah, we'll start grabbing them. I'm not going to go hunt them all down, though. We'll just turn them on. Nothing on this floor otherwise that I'd like. Coming up on the vault's entrance. Some hit points back there. Whoa, hello. There's my boy. There is the best thing we can get outside of a bone dragon. And boy, is it strong. Hey, it's Nessos. The Nessos copy is paralyzed. I don't know if I'm immune to this Umber or not, but I doubt it. So we're going to become a little less accurate, perhaps. Now, see here, we could get paralyzed and then eat a bunch of Mystic Blasts, but I'm not real concerned about that, believe it or not. I am concerned about the Crystal Spear. Let me check that out. 3d28. Okay, he can't kill me. So let's just, boom, summon our guys. And we'll just kill this this wizard. Well, I failed, but my profane servitor. Whoa! I didn't even realize. Demon Whip of Electrocution. This guy's a hoss. Unbelievable. Okay, hold up. I hope you're a fake, Mara. There's a very injured Mara there. We'll rest after this next fight. Oh no, I hope I didn't just... Did I just lose Mara? I lost Mara, that's gonna be upsetting. Nope, there he is. Everything's A-okay. Yep, cool. Well, we have our core now. Buckler could have been magic resistance, although I couldn't see me giving up this vampiric halberd for anything other than another vampiric weapon. Can't be paralyzed if this guy's in between. No worries. Oh yeah, he's duplicating my guys here. Oh wait, no he's not. That's just another... That is just another servitor, so never mind. Okay, that's dungeon. Got about 10 minutes left. I could probably run through Orc real quick. And I am less apprehensive about that than I normally would be without MR. In fact, we're not gonna rush through it, but I think we're gonna be okay. Let's summon everything. Go down in. I'm gonna drain life real quick just to get my hit points back to full. What's that flash? Oh, that's stuff off-screen fighting. It's fine. Something in my RC file if you're not familiar with my games to alert me. Stuff like that is happening. Got a nice big army. See, now it's like, if I get paralyzed, let's say I auto-explore into something and I get paralyzed, it doesn't really matter. I have this huge army that's going to come back me up. The only problem would be I suppose, is if I were to auto-explore into a spot where my army couldn't get past me, then we'd have a problem. Alright, let's find out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep. We've fully explored work 1. It's pretty easy, right? Anyway, as I auto-explore, I'm going to watch for the layouts and we'll see if that's possible. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to stop auto-exploring a bit. Alright, see this dude? There you go, 7% paralyze. So we're going to have our friends deal with all this for us. Oh wait, shouldn't be auto-exploring. What am I doing? Open the door. Get some hit points back. Got our first shop. I want MR, so we're going to try this ring on. Oh my god. Great use of money. Okay, get curing, everything else can, well, I'll mark down that I want immolation. I'll mark down that I want the feel, but we probably won't buy them just yet. I'm gonna try out the other shops. Drain life, get my hit points maxed. Nothing restores your hit points to full on red like a big old pile of orcs, because they're all very weak. And they're all just kind of happy to give you some hit points. Yeah, this isn't bad. This layout I can't be... Basically, I open up a door, and there's always enough space for this stuff to get by. This hallway would be dangerous, because if I got paralyzed here, these dudes could not get past me. But this is fine, see? So for the most part, I think we're safe. It's just, there just has to be enough space for my profane servitors to go tear things up. And this is, by the way, assuming that the very unlikely event happens of me getting paralyzed as soon as I see stuff. Wow, I look like some kind of evil Beog worshipper. Well, I guess Beog is technically evil, but super, super evil. All these zombies. There was a chance for paralysis. Alright, let's mark those down as stuff we want to buy. They might have MR. Let's check out anything else in here, though, first. You know what I shouldn't have done? I shouldn't have made so many zombies, because some of those might be... I'm going to have to very tediously check every single one of these dudes to see if they have... Oh, hey. To see if they have armor on that I want. Ooh, Arlek. That's good items. No RF if I do this, but I have Arlek. However, I could wear the amulet that gives RF plus instead of the rest of that stuff. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's a good state of affairs. Let's take off wands of flame, polymorph, random effects. No more zombies in here. I may just kill all my zombies. Whew. 3 of those guys. That's one way to get rid of these things. Again, the reason I'm doing this is that one of them might have an armor of MR. Warlord zombie. Okay. Unfortunately, no such luck. So we're gonna, well, wait, no, there's a couple. Let's find out. Nope. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be a robe. Oh, we got leather armor of magic resistance, so we're going to end up wearing that, sadly, and a robe. But let's try to save ourselves that indignity for a little while and maybe purchase this stuff. Nope. So here we are, stuck wearing that, so... I suppose I will enchant up some things to try to mitigate this bad situation. It's okay, we're going to be standing behind things mostly. Deep Elf Sorcerers only have a 1% chance of banishing, so that's cool. That means we're pretty far along in the MR department. I hope we can go back to wearing this scale mail, it's quite nice. Good little source of Arlec. If we found the MR plus ring, that would help a lot. Because basically our rings are nothing slots right now, you know, not really being used for anything of value. Our core is nice to have, but, you know. You know, we could probably go ahead and do slime. Slime is always weird when you have followers. It's almost best to go in by yourself, you know. Your stuff pretty much all dies, so it's a bad idea. I suppose you could use them right at the end versus TRJ. That would be smart. Or if you only took in like one or two profane servitors, that might be smart because then you don't have to micromanage things quite as much. But it gets hairy pretty fast, unfortunately. Really, really, really fast, actually, if you make a mistake. So, or if you just come up on too many things at the same time. So, I'm just gonna park the character here in Orc and maybe put some thought into where I'd like to go next. You know what I'm gonna do real quick, just for fun. If we get Vamp, we're going to use this. Haha! Alright. Wasn't expecting that to work. Now we've got some axes here. Train it up to 26. It's kind of cool. It's really not often that you get that many brand weapon scrolls. We had, what, 5? It was kind of silly almost, so whatever, might as well use it. Executioner's Axe is a perfectly good weapon. Little too high of Mendeley, but it works. More damage than the halberd, that's for sure. I mean, what, we had 13 on the halberd, 18 on the exec axe. Pretty happy with it. Just trying to think what I want to do here. Yeah, we'll just park the character and think about it some more later, so probably slime next time, maybe elf, but until then, I am signing out.